I grew up in County Clare, where it was really a mare, a pony, and a half-bred horse was the standard. I've always had great respect for those who looked after horses, and that's one of the things here, that I had a great opportunity of meeting the jockeys themselves, but also those who care for the horses.
Sprinter Sacre under Barry Geraghty applauded into a packed parade ring after the Grade 1 BoyleSports.com champion chase on the Punchestown Festival's opening day 2013, after fighting off Sizing Europe to win the 2-mile contest by 5.5 lengths. Nicky Henderson's charge, regarded as one of the greatest modern-day chasers, became the first horse since Istabrack in 1999 to claim major honours at Cheltenham, Aintree and Punchestown in the same season.
I mean, we know he's very good. I don't think anybody needs that, but we were sort of putting ourselves under a bit of pressure there, because for any horse to come to the 3 festivals, from Cheltenham to Aintree to Punchestown, in a very short space of time, it doesn't matter how good you are, it's still very, very tough. And he is seriously good. But the one thing we wanted to do, and he's in his prime, and he seemed well, and I just thought, I love this meeting, and everybody's always been very, very good to us here. And I thought it was time that we let Alan see what I think is, I mean, he's the most beautiful horse you'll ever see. And when you get these wonderful looking horses, they aren't actually always the best. The rule book sort of goes out the window. And yet he has everything. He has the looks. He has this great presence about him that says, "I am me. Now watch me."
It was more routine than emphatic, you know. I mean, but he's had 3 quick runs in big races at the last 3 festivals, at Cheltenham and Aintree. The ground is very deep. That was always likely to bring himself and Sizing Europe a bit closer together. But he did it. The good ones usually find enough, and he did. You know, he dug deep, and I don't think Barry had to pick up the whip on him. He still won well. His class out at the end of the day, you know.
Sizing Europe, he put it up to us today. Definitely, I'd say he put in a better performance than Cheltenham. I had to work, but that heavy ground probably doesn't really suit my lad as well as better ground. He travelled and jumped brilliantly in the first part, but from 4 out it wasn't as easy for him as it would be normally. But he still put it to bed, and it was a good performance. But the runner-up ran a blinder.
Great to be here, yeah, especially when a horse like that turns up. You know, he's possibly the best 2-mile chaser we've ever seen. There'll be people out there who think he's possibly the best chaser we've ever seen. So it's great to have him here. It's a huge boon for Punchestown. Like I say, they had a difficult year last year with the weather, but I've never seen anything like this sight we've seen here today with the crowd beforehand and afterwards. They were 10 deep at the side of the parade and trying to get a look at him from any vantage point at all. And he's a glorious horse to look at. And as Nicky Henderson has been saying all week, he's every bit as good as he looks.